Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. We all good. Giving all praises, all glory, and all honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to all you Akim out there preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in your hearts. All right, for the love of the gospel. All right, without further ado, this is Great Millstone Branch, Gary, Indiana, coming at you with another lesson, coming with the rest of the brothers. And we're going to go straight into it. We're talking about the end of the world. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 28. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
So the evil that is sown, all right, is everything that you see happening in the world today. We see evil at an all-time high. And when it says evil, it's breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, which is the name of the Father, Yahushua being the name of the Son. All right, his laws is everything written in the book. We see his laws being broken at an all-time high versus any other period of time in the world since the beginning of the world. All right, you see homosexuality in the world. You see cannibalism, pedophilia, lovers of their own selves, all kind of diverse idols and gods. Adultery is at all time high, and the list goes on. It could go on forever. The powers that be, they specialize in breaking every law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But the destruction, what does it say? But the destruction, what is it? 28?
But destruction
there was not yet come. Because they're still thriving. All right, they're still thriving in their comfortability.
And that's what Yahushua said in Matthew 24. He said all these things was going to happen, but the end has not come yet, man.
Yep.
Right? So he gave us a certain prophecies, man, to be able to measure, to understand and know when the end of the time when Yahushua going to come back, man, crack them clouds. This is verse 29, 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and 29. It says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down.
And what is sown, the evil, like the verse before. Like it's a parable according to husbandry or planting. You can't plant seed, you can't plant new seed without first turning over the soil. All right, and busting up the roots. All right, you gotta first bust up the roots and turn over the soil into fresh soil. All right, to plant new seed. 2nd Ezra 4 and 29. 4 and 29.
It's 2nd Ezra 4 and 29. Again, it says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Exactly. It's a parable. And it's actually true. The Lord likens a lot of different things the same way. How he plants seeds, he's likening it to evil and good. That's why this place the end of this world has to come in order for Yahushua to bring in and usher in the kingdom of Yahushua, the new world. The righteous new world order.
All right.
Yeah. Verse 30 it says, for the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning.
Because when he sinned, we're all made subject to the flesh. Go ahead.
It says, and how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto this time?
All because of the serpent. All because of the serpent, man. That serpent's going to get put back to servitude. Go ahead.
It says, and how much shall it yet bring forth unto the time of threshing come?
The threshing is the being beat to powder. That's the time of the threshing where they get destroyed. The time of destruction is the threshing. And that's it. That's the ushering in of the end of the world. The end of the world is the beginning of our kingdom.
If he could read 31 too.
Okay.
This is verse 31, 2nd Ezra 4 and 31. Ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed hath brought forth.
Yeah, because look, like the brother had said, with that serpent going unto Eve, and then Eve bringing it to Adam, it said what that it had been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness had it brought up until this time. Because you think now that evil seed going into that the evil philosophies and teachings is now on a mass scale, damn near affected the whole world.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this man is empowered. You know, the evil is in power. So these seeds, and like, it's spiritual because that seed goes in, is planted into the mind.
Exactly.
You know, and that's what the Lord have did. But on the flip, with this truth, this knowledge, it overtook that past seed. He planted that new seed. Let me take that seed, you know what I'm saying, from these the hopeful elect's minds. Well, let me put in this righteous seed.
Right.
But for the rest of the world, they still got that evil seed. So how much more, you know what I'm saying, now in these times, where wickedness is brought up to this standard, and that's like, it is what it is now. It's just the norm.
It started with that malignant root, you know, that was in Adam, man. Yep. And that's why Ezra was saying, hey, Adam, what hast thou done, man? Yeah. You know, because, hey, pretty much, roughly paraphrasing, you know, through you, we all sinned, man.
Right.
We all failed, man, you know, because of that, man. Right. And because of that fall, you know, of the sons of God, you know, who became the the sons of the living power, man. All right, which is Yashra. Shit, we not in our heavenly estate no more, man. Yeah. And the basis of men has begun to rule over us, man.
And then fast 4 years later, when the same Adam came back, he can receive it. He came back and paid for his debt.
Yep.
And got his crown and gave it to the elect, the ones that want to be righteous. The system is the wicked. The system of the wicked is coming to an end, and it's the ushering in of the system of the righteous. You know, that's the beginning of our kingdom. Is the end of this world.
I got a quick pre, just to, if I may.
Give brothers time to go there.
When we get it, this is Wisdom of Solomon 1. It start at 13. For the Most High made not.
I'm good.
Oh, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Yeah, 1 to 13. I forgot we record. Y'all got it, bro. Oh, you got it.
No, you go ahead.
It says, for the most, Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 13, for the Most High made not death, neither he had pleasure in the destruction of the living, for he created all things that they may have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful, Slakia. And there is no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth, for righteousness is immortal. But ungodly men with their works and words called it to them, for when they thought to have it their friend, they consumed to naught and made a covenant with it, because they are worthy to take part with it. You know?
Read that again. Very slowly.
The
last verse.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 16. I'm say 15. For righteousness is immortal, but ungodly men with their works and words called it to them. For when they thought to have it their friend, they consumed to naught and made a covenant with it, because they are
ungodly works. It says, but ungodly men with their works. Then it said they consumed to naught and made a covenant with it. What? The ungodly works.
Yeah, which leads to death.
Which leads to death. And they made a covenant. They made a covenant with death and said, with hell, we are in agreement. Saying the overcoming scourge will not consume us. They think the overcoming scourge is not going to consume them. No, man. Them bunkers ain't going. And what? And they trust in their own hand. Yeah. That's their ungodly works.
So you made yourself worthless, you know what I'm saying? When you, you know what I'm saying, chose to befriend the wicked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. It says
the wicked. You want to escape in his bunkers instead of you want to have faith in him to escape the Lord's hand instead of having faith in the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Hey, stand with your powers, man. Stand with your enchantments. See what they do.
It says, because they are worthy to take part with it.
They are worthy to take part with it because look at the action. Look at the fruit you're doing. You know, they're reaping what they sow. They reaping what you sow. That's it. Look at the scripture.
Taking pleasure in unrighteousness.
That was it on that.
I got that Isaiah. If you want to go there.
1 second, 6 and 9.
That's 669 first, didn't they answer?
This is second
No,
Ezra.
no, sorry, slow. Get the Isaiah first. Isaiah 24 and 7. Then second Ezra. Because the end of the world happens first, and then the beginning of our kingdom.
Come.
Y'all got it.
Yeah, I got
This
it.
is
Bro.
24.
yeah. This is Isaiah 24 and 7. It reads,
You started up a little.
Yeah, start at 4. What 4 say?
"The earth mourneth and
Should
fails."
start at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, start at 1.
Yeah, start
Read
at
that. The heading here in this Bible, it says God's judgment on the whole earth.
And that's the point. God's judgment on the whole, and that's exactly the point. Because we got the seed of evil has to be overturned. How does it have to be overturned? It has to be destroyed.
Mm.
It gotta be destroyed. It needs to be destroyed because that's the system that the world operates in. It operates that system with construction. You can't build a building upon another building. There's no point. I'm actually real quick testimony. I'm actually doing drywall at a. What you about to say?
No, because a condemned place, man, you can't do nothing with a condemned place. The only thing you can do is bulldozer it down.
It's decayed.
It's decayed.
It's decayed.
You fuck around and get asbestos, and it's certain things that's been sitting for so long.
You don't know what's the problems with that building because it's been sitting for so long.
Exactly.
Who know? It's easier to break it down than to find out what's wrong with it. Because there could be so many problems what's wrong with it that you don't even want to. I'm actually doing we're rebuilding a house that's been decayed for so long.
Mm-hmm.
All the measurements are off.
Mm-hmm.
The room may be bigger on one side than it is the other side. You'll never know by the naked eye, but you'll measure it. It's 50 inches on one side, but it's 86 inches on the other side because it's warped and it's been decayed. That's why the scripture says you cannot put new garment on old. You can't put new cloth on an old garment because the new cloth gonna stay strong, but it's gonna tear away from the old garment. You can't put new wine in old wineskins because the old wineskin is going to decay away from the new wine.
Exactly.
Can't age it. At least the bottles burst. Even back then they stored wine in cisterns made of clay. The clay would decay over time. Now you store wine for 10 years. The clay would decay away. You can't put new wine for another 10 years when the bottle already 10 years old because then the bottle's going to break.
Hey, if I may add, the hopeful elect are like the houses that can be restored.
They can
because like when you go in a house, the first thing you check is the foundation.
Exactly. That's it.
The good cornerstone.
Yeah. So the elect, like the foundation is still good. So they're like, okay, the Lord looking at, remember Howard Shaw was a carpenter. He looking at, I could work with this house.
I can remember this
You look at the cornerstone like. It's a guy.
He checked it with electrical. He like, okay, it's a little few minor problems with electrical, but I could deal with this,
So you check to see if all the materials are still strong or somewhat new, and you know what I'm saying, like that is not weak and falling apart.
Maybe the house need a new, so the roof maybe needs some new. Lord, like I can fix that. That's not, it's refurbished.
That's us. That's us in the spirit. In the spirit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't coming in perfect, man. If so, it wouldn't be no need for Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
But he sees something in us, you know what I'm saying, that we don't see in ourselves, man.
Absolutely.
When you could go, buy a house or something like that, and you will pick that house and somebody else, you know what I'm saying, don't even pick it. You feel what I'm saying? Because they like, it's going to be too much work, babe. But the Lord ain't looking at us like that.
That's right.
The Lord sees something in us, and shit that another man's trash, another man's treasure.
And then what people do is they mock the dude that's buying the house.
Yeah.
Like,
what the hell you buying that house?
This shit, old piece of shit. Why are you doing that? Like, you'll see. And you slowly, that's how they elect people. They mock us. Like, they used to be this filth, and then they start to see you over time. You change. The Lord's building you up. And then you becoming newer and cleaner. Like, damn, he ain't the same. He don't look the same. Some brothers don't even look the same no more.
It's just like gold, man. A lot of people don't understand. Can't tell when gold, is really gold, man.
Black.
Until it comes black, But the only thing it needs is a little touch ups, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all we need is a little touch up, man. That's what the Lord's seen in us, man.
They need that fire.
Yeah, exactly.
They need that fire.
They need that fire. There you go. Exactly. So what? We can seek it how it shine within within that goal, man.
That's it.
You know? Yeah.
But no, all of that goes hand in hand.
That's mighty.
It all goes hand in hand because this war has to be plucked up.
There you go.
For the new and like our old men and our bodies.
Yep. There you go.
Has to be plucked up.
Exactly.
In order for the new seed, like the brother said, it's like our mind.
Yep.
For the new seed to take root and plant, you gotta be planted in nutritious soil.
There you go.
And that's your nutritious soil is the milk.
Yeah, that design is sincere.
And then after you build a house, somebody dwell in it. And so now, after we build it, the house is built. The law, statute, commandments gonna be etched within us.
Hey, that's why you have a shot. Come and let me make my abode with you.
Hey, the Holy Spirit can dwell in you now. Like, okay, that's clean, nah. Because the scriptures say what? Wisdom shall not enter into a malicious stove.
Demons like this. When I find a house swept and garnished,
exactly.
Like, hey, oh, this clean. Look at this motherfucker.
Flip this like a pig.
Seven times. God.
Now it was a little spiritual, right?
Yeah. It was beautiful.
That was mighty.
Lessons within lessons.
God. Isaiah 24:1, it reads, "Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty and maketh it waste."
Oh wait, what? He maketh it empty and maketh it waste. What? He destroys the systems that be to usher in his system. He maketh it empty. Why? To usher in a new foundation, a new system, a new government.
Just like painting, you need a clean canvas.
We're gonna paint over this,
right?
God, that's mighty.
It says, "And turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof."
That's how you look at me. It laying lines straight up.
Yeah, straight up with the scripture we opened up with.
Turn it upside down. You can't just go and put seeds and dry ass sand or any soil. You can't just go. You got a plain field of green grass. You can't just go put seeds in. You gotta turn that soil over. You gotta turn that shit over. Bust up all the roots.
On good ground.
On good ground, man. You got stony ground. You ain't gonna see some stony ground.
Mm-hmm.
You got rocks all through it. It ain't gonna catch.
Or if it's covered with weeds, you got to pluck out those weeds.
Yeah, those weeds. The weeds are what choke it out.
Yeah.
There you go. Or if it ain't rooted deep enough, the sun is scorching, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, by the wayside,
it
won't catch root because it's on what? It's on concrete.
Exactly, and the birds gonna come and
the ravens.
There you go.
And scripture was it Matthew 13 said the ravens is Esau. It said when they see a seed being sown, and you will see it at camp. If somebody trying to get it,
he come immediately.
Something happened immediately. Like
a phone call come in.
A scoffer.
Baby mama pull up. Hey,
Or they said what?
The person that they walked up with is like, all right, come on, it's time.
Pulling them away.
Baby, come on. Or they get offended. That's their son. Not the son. The son scourges the affliction, but they'll get offended by it. That's the wayside. That's true.
Man,
they get offended. Like you're like the one lady was like, yo, pastor. Yo, pastor. He's like,
yeah.
She dipped.
Hey, the cares of the world, like some people would have a plot of land or something like that. Oh man, I need to go take care of my land.
Yeah.
No man, hey, you turning yourself away from hearing the Lord.
When I come back, I gotta wash my car.
Yeah, you know. How long y'all gonna be here? That's the famous. How long y'all gonna be here?
How long y'all gonna be here? I'm coming right back.
Most of the time, they never show up.
They never show up. That's why when somebody actually do come back, we be like, whoa, because hey, we see this the Lord planting new seed. Exactly. That's mighty because it lines up exactly what second is the fourth.
Verse 2 it says Isaiah 24:2, "And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller. As with the lender, so with the borrower. As with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him."
So that's going to affect everybody.
The land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken this word.
Second Ezra says a man shall desire to see another. There should be no
no work for Egypt.
You can get it. Yeah.
I got That's
So
another.
it's gonna be desolate, especially like I think like a month after the destruction comes. Man, this land gonna be empty. People gonna be running to the woods, man. So they want to seek refuge. They want to hide, you know. And then houses ain't gonna be safe. If somebody see you going in and out of the house, they will bust that damn door down.
Bars right through that motherfucker.
Right through that motherfucker.
I got that for you.
Yeah, I'm talking about before the FEMA come. People gonna be begging FEMA to come. People gonna be begging for a solution. That's why they don't come in with the chip. They're gonna be begging they're gonna be begging the government at the embassies and these city halls. They're gonna be begging for something to happen. They ain't got no answers.
Should be Gotham City.
Yeah. It's gonna be out there. Ain't no Batman coming.
Fair.
It's gonna be a society full of jokers.
Yeah.
If I may, real quick, let me grab this word emptied.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up, and in the Strong's definition, it goes into bakal. It says a primitive root, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be butchering the pronunciation, but it says a primitive root to pour out, to empty, figuratively to depopulate.
That's it.
And that's the point. That's what the Lord, honestly, that's what's happening right now through Esau Edom's agenda via the Lord.
Via the Lord. But the Lord wants Esau Edom to try to depopulate.
But what in that day, though, it said what the slain of the Lord is going to be many. So this place is the land, Babylon the Great's land is going to be utterly empty. There's going to be nothing left here.
A lot of people gonna be shipped off to World War III.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna say that's why the widow shall mourn.
Yeah.
Having no husband.
Having no husband, man. It's gonna be ugly out here.
And that's crazy. You just said pretty much about the draft. The military, I forgot what branch. I think it was the Army or the Marines. They just let go like 25,000 soldiers.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
But they complain about they don't have no
Recruits for the draft.
For the draft.
Yeah.
There's another article they saying now they seniors.
That's what I seen.
Senior citizens?
Then there's senior citizens they want to join the army.
Wow. They said, fuck, you gonna die anyways.
They're gonna be drafted motherfuckers 50, 60.
Right. You know them motherfuckers gonna be cooks and shit. They're gonna bomb the goddamn station. like the fucking the troops that got bombed in Jordan.
Damn.
Boom. Meat gonna be
And they was all Jake.
Yeah.
It was all fucking Jake that got bombed in Jordan.
Yeah, that's why it's written in Revelations, these destructions and plagues went upon earth, man. Because this place needs to be cleansed of the wickedness.
Absolutely.
So that was all part of the Most High's plan anyway.
Cleansing. Ethnic cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
You know in Numbers 32 it says for the land is defiled by blood. It cannot be cleansed except for the blood of him that shed it. But it said I think it said by fire though. No, it don't say fire. It say by the blood of him that sheddeth it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Verse 4, Isaiah 24:4, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
The haughty people of the language. Hey, years ago when our elders was doing what we're doing now, which they still doing, but they used to always say when I first came to truth, like, man, these so-called bums, homeless people, they used to stand there living off the land, living off the elements. They know how to take a shower. They know how to keep clean. They know how to navigate off the grid. They're gonna be comfortable in that day. They're gonna be comfortable. But you people are haughty because they're already humble. They ain't got shit. But you haughty motherfuckers, the ones you think you something and you're really nothing, you gonna be humble.
Language. I got language right here in the
Kind. Weakened.
Yes, fell in strength. Exhibit signs of approaching death.
Damn.
Exhibit signs of
Exactly.
approaching.
Through.
Like you crawling like
Impending doom.
impending doom. Yeah, pending as in, you know what I'm saying, it's about to come about.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, like money coming
Motherfucker
to
loading.
like money coming to a bank account.
It's loading.
Your death is buffering.
That's those pains, them birth pains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's them birth pains, and it's gradually, coming, to a city near you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it said their hearts shall be failing them for fear.
That's right.
It said their knees are going to be weak as water.
Yeah.
Weak as water.
They're going to be shaking in them boots.
So why does this dollar got these people drunk and proud?
Oh,
Yeah.
man, they're drunk as hell.
They have no clue.
They got no
I need
clue.
a man that makes 500,000 a year. And it's more women. It's a reason why it's more women on earth than men.
Yeah.
These bitches gonna be gone.
Come.
And it's
No, I was gonna say too, just to add on to that point, that haughty, you think, especially all these major cities that have these women in positions of power with their careers in these skyscrapers and shit, they're not gonna know what the fuck to do.
oh yeah.
They have all this. Don't get me. They have all this money. You know, they might be single. They might be, you know what I'm saying, hoeing around. They might have a husband. Still, they're still gonna get humbled because they're so used to this city life and this like Apostle Gabar had broke down, the metropolitan catering towards the woman.
The Sex in the City spirit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why Isaiah 4:1 says 7 women, you know, shall hold to one man. Pretty much, they gonna have, you know, the things that you know they need anyway, man. The only thing they're not gonna have is what? A man. Preferably a man of the Lord.
What is that? We shall make our own garment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Make our own garment. We got all that.
Yeah, we got it.
We just need you to protect me.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna boil down to, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna boil down to, you know, the protection, and not the protection from, you know, Esau either, because he's finished.
The average
You know what I'm saying? He's falling. What the scripture language? You know, he's expecting death. You know?
He finna go slither his ass back in his hole in the rock.
He's approaching death. So he's falling. The pride of Esau is falling, and the pride of Eve is falling. Why? Because they made that, you know, pact and that covenant. You know, in the beginning, in the garden, man.
They made a covenant with death.
Exactly.
And like me and Shamari were talking about just a month or so ago, we were saying through the spirit how like some of these women actually have the spirit is moving to where they know that they need a man because they feel something coming.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like they're out here searching, like actively searching for a man.
Yeah, they have that intuition in a sense, you know.
But that hoarder spirit is only really with the younger women, like 25 and under. Well, I say like 29 and under, but women like 30 and up. And then you got your whores out there.
Oh yeah.
But 30 and up, you got your whores out there.
You got your
But 30 and up, they like, I'm dating with a purpose.
Yeah.
They like, I'm dating with a purpose.
But even they in the whore mindset because they're pretty much influenced, you know, by Satan.
Easily influenced.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They whores also because they have they get their pick right now.
Yeah, they got options.
I want a man like this. Yeah. They looking for a man, but they still whores because they got 4 or 5 different
those options. A woman was never meant to be in a state to have options, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Those options, it gives her a whore state of mind. Why? Because she's not going to choose, you know what I'm saying, for righteousness and for the furtherment of the nation.
Yeah.
She's going to choose strictly on how she feel, on how someone
At the moment.
appearance, you know what I'm saying?
Or what she can get out of it.
Right, or what she can gain out of this situation. But she, you know, this is why, you know, a woman is not going to be in her right mind until your shot comes. Right?
You gotta think at the time of Jacob's trouble, cute face and asses ain't gonna pass. What can you do? Can you cook?
Right.
Can you make garments?
So yeah.
Can you sew? Can you shut the fuck up? You know, that's going to be key in the times. That's what.
Can you carry this
Major
bag?
kid.
Yeah, can you take orders?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Can you help this other chick I got? Help take care, you know, keep these kids while I'm trying to go get some damn food.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, or go get some fucking water somewhere.
Yeah.
You a team player.
You know, that's the mindset that you gonna have to. That's what the men of the Lord gonna be looking for in that time. It ain't gonna be no any woman coming. We gonna be picking. You know.
And a haughty mind, that's gonna language, man.
Got verse 5, Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Who inhabit the earth? The wicked. Job 9:24. Yeah.
And it's still got numbers as well.
Oh, God, did that. That's the other witness as well.
It's Numbers 35, verse 33.
Hold on, bro. Let me go grab it real quick. You said 25,
35.
35.
Numbers 35.
33.
Or
That's a
33.
classic.
is like-
That's a classic.
You said 33.
35, 33.
Okay, come.
Numbers 35, 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the
Now,
land
I believe this was the Gadites portion. When because Gad inhabited the land right next to, it was in Israel, but it was like right in the suburbs of Israel, right on the outskirts. But this was Gad's portion. I believe, or Reuben, one of the warrior tribes, and
That's
it
mighty.
applies to Esau because there's a law, you know, there's a law, and it applies to Esau because what did he do with Gad and Reuben's land? He definitely did exactly opposite of what the scripture saying.
He coveted their land.
And defiled it not below. Exactly.
The scripture say, woe to him that established his town by blood, by iniquity.
It says, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Hey, that means if, hey, in America, you know, Esau Edom shed a lot of blood, man. You know, and the only way to cleanse it, you know, is for him to shed his blood, man. You know?
Yep.
Now right. It's only right for him to shed his blood, man. That's only right. That's the only way it's gonna be cleansed.
It says, defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I the Lord dwell among the children of Israel.
That's letting us know, you know, the Lord is with us, man. You know, shit, and He's not gonna forget, you know what I'm saying, the blood that Esau has shed, you know, upon His people, man.
And that's why his blood got to be.
That's why His blood got to be shed.
Shed that blood.
You going back to Isaiah?
Come on, Isaiah 24:6. It says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men left.
And who's
And that's what you're seeing today. And it's gonna see it. You're gonna see it in the end. But look at the wars. You know, the wars is going on. But you're gonna see it. The inhabitants is gonna be burned with nuclear fire, according to prophecy. But as of right now, the Lord is burnt.
Okay.
You know, it's scorched. Ain't no life in this place. Yeah.
It says, verse 7, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh.
The new wine and the new doctrine is democracy, it's philosophy.
Nah, through the NWO.
The NWO, that new wine.
Yeah, that's the bringing everybody together, you know, on the 1%.
Yep.
You know, even though it's an old, you know, way of thinking,
Right.
you know, it's a new way of bringing the, you know, in today's people, man.
It's not the way of the Father. It's not the way of the Heavenly Father meant to be.
It's not the will of the Lord.
That's right. That's why it's a new way.
There you go.
He established the old ways.
I was gonna say, and people mourning through this man's philosophy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's literally destroyed the human experience. You know, like remember back then, you know, although we got technology and all this shit, you know, people was able, you know, I remember young, you know, people were able to sociable more back. You be able to talk. I mean, when we was children, everybody was outside.
Well, through technology, he's destroyed it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Through technology, like you just said, through technology. Why talk on architects?
You know, you used to be able to gather around the table without distractions.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Without somebody pulling out an electronic device. You know, you was more, you know, intimately connected
There you go.
to your friends and family.
Yeah.
Even the little technology we did had, like, you know, radios. People sat and actually listened to the music and talked about the song that you hear what he's saying in the song, you know, and you know we conversing and we all, you know, it was like a different energy. Now it's just like ain't no love.
Think about before TVs.
Yeah.
Before television was created, people actually used to go to City Hall and see what was going on with the politics, and see what's going on with the mayor, and see what decisions was being made. Even in Esau's wicked system, but through technology, now it's propaganda. Now you got news.
Yeah. Now
you got social media, and you believe whatever you see.
That's it.
You know, so you can't go and talk to anybody face to face, and also it dumbed down people like I was saying. It's easy to apologize over a text, a couple of letters. It's easy to fake genuine behavior. But to talk to somebody eye to eye, they can't. You can't hide like what this Apostle say. Apostle say, "Don't be prophesying with no shades on." When you get pulled over, or you see any law enforcement with it, always got shades on, so they know you can read their ass.
Yeah, what Scarface said, the eyes, Chico, they never lie.
They never lie.
They never lie.
They never lie.
Hey,
The eyes are the gateway to the soul.
Yeah, under the soul, man.
You know, you can tell somebody lying by looking in their eye.
Oh yeah.
You can tell somebody they have dignity by looking in their eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way the Lord made it. And like the brother just said, it's language in there because this devil is ruling. It said the curse has devoured the earth. Who's the curse? The curse is what the Lord cursed Esau is.
Huh.
The curse, man, has devoured the earth.
Yeah, it said, and as a king, so is the people.
As the king,
Yeah,
so
that's why it said, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are. It's like it said, therefore, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
Hey, Cain.
Cain, the curse.
Yeah, because he's cursed from the earth. The earth actually fights against his ass.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He said, what was one of his curses? He said, the earth shall not yield fruit.
There you go. Exactly.
Your earth shall not yield to your hand.
Yeah.
That's why you got to create food in the labs.
Exactly.
You know, he can't plant nothing.
That's funny that y'all brought that up because when they came over him, Gates had to help them farm everything.
Squash, yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Hey, so crazy about it. And Cain, he was a tiller of the ground.
Right.
So it's like, right, okay. Because, Abel was the keeper of the sheep. He was the tiller of the ground.
Yeah.
His job was to till, to plant,
Yeah.
and
Treat him like the monster.
Yeah.
He took away his
Yeah, it says in Genesis 3 is the serpent was cursed above all creatures, all beasts of the ground, of the field.
damn, the Lord took him hand.
That's him. That was him. He was the serpent.
He was the serpent. Yeah, coming back as king.
That's crazy.
On Isaiah 24:8.
It's funny how every verse got a commentary. It's that deep scriptures, bro.
It says, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth.
The mirth, the foolishness, the partying, the riotous behavior, the wantonness. Wanton is at an all-time high. They actually condoning whoredom. It's okay one night stands. Usually one night stands used to be looked at as like don't tell nobody.
It's taboo.
You know, it's like taboo, but they did it anyway. But it's like it's taboo. Like don't tell nobody. Don't keep this between me.
That
and you.
shit's wild.
Now they like fuck that nigga. You know, like they hype that shit up.
Hey, if I may, bro, I was watching a commercial. It's a show. What the fuck? Out Peacock? It was a show. You watching, wait for the show to come on, so they show the commercials.
Yeah.
They had a show called From Couples to Thruples.
That's 3. Huh?
3.
That's 3.
And I'm watching. I'm because sometimes you don't really pay attention to the commercials. And I'm like, I'm watching it. I'm looking at it. Look like
I'm at the
They put
daycare.
straight folly in
I'm
commercials.
like, oh
Bro,
man.
I remember when I was daycare, bro. I'm watching anime. Anime inspirational. It's a lot of the most good characters.
You just on Crunchyroll.
No, I was on Hulu. We had the commercials in the
Oh yeah,
between.
they stay having good.
Bro, they talking about
commercials.
hymns.
Yeah, I seen that.
Bro, one of the kids was like, what's the HMV? I'm like, I want to mute the damn TV. Right? On the commercial, I just mute the fucking TV.
That's crazy.
Then he got 2 men rubbing.
Yeah, the
If I-
HIV pills.
If
Yeah.
I may,
Nigga the nigga chopping carrots. He passed me a tomato.
Boy, like 7. What's HIV? I'm like, I didn't know what I even told. I said, you don't need to worry about that.
Hey, that's like cursed around the earth, man. Esau's philosophy has drained into everybody else's house.
if I may, real quick, I got an emergency. Since y'all brought it up, it's a spirit. I had this earlier, but this is Deuteronomy 32 and 32. It says, "For their vine is of the vine of Sodom,
That's it.
and of the fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter."
Right, and that's why Revelation 11:8 said this is spiritually called, Sodom and Egypt.
You know what they was known for.
Yeah, the Noah Sodom and Egypt.
Speaking of that, at the Emmys, the statue that they give out was an Egyptian.
Yeah.
The statue that they give it, they said, but before '99. It was an exact replica of the Freemasonry. They had 3 floors. Yeah. They had the 2 pillars. They had the sun on one side. They had the moon on the other side. They have a painting of a man on 1 foot with I think he was tied. Wow. Some kind of ritual that the Masons do. But when you go into the Masonry, but it was the ancient Egyptians used to have a statue of a man. were holding two things, and that's the statue that they had in the 90s, but they changed it after 99 because people started to do documentaries on it.
Yeah.
But it was on tapes. Remember, 99 CDs ain't come out till 2001.
What was that that Netflix show that they brought out with the Jake finding that he went to the lab and stuff. I think it was Archive 31, something like that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
You know what I'm
seen
talking
it. Yeah, what about it?
Where he was getting exposed to the wickedness. Now it's
I've seen that. I've
now
seen Archive 31.
now Jake is getting enlightened to the point to where they see the wickedness, you know, and then now Esau. Oh, now really Esau don't give a fuck no more. They're just putting it broad daylight.
They making light like now. They making a joke of the Illuminati.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, they use it to make it, you know, light. Make it light.
Make it light, like, oh yeah, we're here, but it's not really anything.
Yeah.
The Pentaverate.
I was just gonna say the Pentaverate. What was Mike Myers?
Mike Myers.
Yeah, on Netflix shows the Pentaverate. Yeah, they pretty much make fun of the Illuminati and stuff like that. But it pretty much show you everything that.
It's reverse psychology, like it's reverse psychology, like we're here, but we're not. We're just a group.
We're just they're putting it out there because that's how they want it to be.
Exactly.
But they don't care that they're putting it out there like that now because really they already did their you know what I'm saying? They already did their inner workings to get people to accept it already.
You got Jake hooked up.
So now they just like, you know, in full display.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Showing their face.
That's how they want the world to be eventually.
Look at these up and coming artists. You see Ice Spice, this bitch just got on like last year. Now she throwing up a Baphomet mess, wearing costumes and shit, and then they booed her at the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
She like, bitch, I worship the devil, so I ain't worried about
She in there
none
with
of y'all.
Taylor in the fucking in the box.
Exactly. I'm like, bitch, you just got popular. But I'm like, but when they booed her at the Super Bowl, you can see the pride on her face. Like, I worship the devil. She put the Baphomet up and everything. Like, I worship the devil. Then did this to
Then grab
down
that
cross.
chain.
Like, bitch, I worship the devil. I ain't worried about no
She
one
proud.
to say.
She
She
proud.
proud of it.
Like, slow,
Like,
honestly.
anything I do for them, they can give me tenfold.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, you got Kanye dressing up as a wizard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which that's what he is.
Which
Yeah.
You're trying to deny it, but I'm like, no, bro, you too deep.
Yeah.
You in too deep, bro.
Hey, MK altered his ass to the max.
Yeah, bro.
Dog, 'cause you think
brain, bro.
before they which God knows. I mean, God knows what happens behind closed doors. Because look, he said, I believe before he quote unquote went missing. He's like, if they take me, blah blah blah. If I end up missing, if I come back, that's not me. That's not me. And he came back. Now he's doing all this bullshit. So Lord knows what Esau's doing to these rappers or punk. I mean, but the nigga was wicked anyway.
Only the Lord knows. But you're right though. Only the Lord knows what this device are doing and the technology they do have. Because
The demons coming back sevenfold.
Yeah, God.
The technology that these devils have, bro, they already had 10 years ago. So only the Lord really knows what these devils do, but we know the end result.
Yeah.
See, that's the blessing. That's the blessing of knowing.
Like we know if it was possible, they would have deceived the very elect. Man.
Which that's why they're gonna try to kill us.
It's not possible.
You gotta think, like, even in the time of Moses, when he came before those priests and he was doing those acts on the right hand, they was performing shit on the left hand too. You know, doing magic. They turned they shit into serpents too.
Yeah.
You know, so you gotta think, a lot of Esau, this technology, who knows, we watching real people on TV. That deep fake shit, like that's some spooky, like if you ain't got the truth. Yeah, they said they ain't look like him.
It's not even
That's
just
the spirit I was thinking the same thing.
They got a whole new, just to add what you were saying, they got a whole new news channel called Channel 1 with straight AI. But it looked like it's new. Like it look it's real and everything. It's live. So
Yeah,
I
bro,
wasn't
turned
down.
the AI shit to be righteous.
Yeah.
Brothers turned the AI around. Like, this is how the kingdom go look AI generated.
Yeah.
It's like,
And to me, what I notice is the more higher quality, you know what I mean? You know, like how like the pixels are.
Yeah, like they got like 8K now.
And all that.
Red flags.
But like that, I always noticed it starts to look more fake and artificial to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of gaming computers and stuff. They use high pixelated.
Like PCs.
Yeah, you could
Especially
tell it starts
PC.
looking more darker
yeah.
as the color. You know?
And bubbly.
And it's, that's what I noticed in the quality upgrade. It starts looking less natural.
Yeah.
It's like no natural sunlight or nothing.
Factual.
Yeah.
I mean, just adding what you were just saying, if anybody know about the show Stranger Things, that last season that came out with, that was all CGI. That was no acting.
Damn.
Straight CGI.
And that's why we're gonna need the Lord in these times, because Esau, his witchcraft, he's gonna try to use that shit to demonize the prophets.
Yeah.
You know, he may take a CGI photo of one of the brothers and may have him do some bugged out shit, and people gonna believe this shit because people so fucking destroyed mentally.
Yeah.
They gonna believe because we get to the point where when you gotta question everything, you don't know what the hell is real or fake.
Exactly.
But what keep the men of the Lord stable is this truth.
Yeah.
We know at the end of the day, the Lord controls everything. But people without this truth, when you gotta question it, this food that I'm eating, is this real food? It puts you in a state of stress without we got comfortable with the Lord, like, the Lord can just bless anything, but these people, they don't have the covering, so they gonna freak. They be
they're already freaking out.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be stable.
They're not gonna be stable. And also they have the spirit on them.
Come.
Simple as that. Even them fucking health gurus that do know, that are aware of what's going on with the food industry, they gonna be bugged out. Look at Dr. Sebi. He gonna have a fucking spirit.
Well, that Yaqui nigga.
Yaqui nigga, he has the fucking
Awakened,
Yeah.
quote unquote. Awakened.
woke ass nigga like, you're literal like you, bro. What dreadlocks, tattoos on your face. We're gonna smoke your ass, bro.
Yeah, we don't eat beans. You don't supposed to eat beans. Nigga, shut the fuck up. People ain't eating beans for thousands of years.
Yeah,
Nigga.
It's about we can't eat corn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Isaiah 24:9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every one is shut up, that no man may come in.
And we see that right now, man. Like
Babylon.
Everything we just quoted about these people that's proud, that drink wine with a song, that's given in mirth. They're not finna, like the health gurus, all these women they want to be frivolous, all these men. Everybody that don't got the spirit to be how about Shemi Awashai, they're not gonna drink wine with a song anymore. They're gonna be giving it some mirth. They're gonna be drinking wine because they going through hell, because they ain't took a shower in 2 months, because they ain't got nothing to eat, because they been raped, robbed, and pillaged, literally. Robbed of their clothes, giving them socks. My underwear too, give me your underwear, nigga. They gonna be naked as hell. They ain't gonna find a bottle of wine, drinking that shit because they gonna be fucked up. Might commit suicide with that glass bottle. But hey, the Lord might not have blessed them with death. They gonna have your ass sitting there, naked, bloody.
Or you gonna be leaping out the building.
Yeah, and just following them, just fucked up on the pavement, just fucked up.
They shall seek death and not find it.
Find it. Look how your spirit, your back broke, everything in your body, bro. You just sit on the pavement, just fucked up.
Then have some dogs come along and eat your ass alive.
We should not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. It's gonna be bitter. You drinking wine to escape your pains now, not because you're partying. Go ahead. This is the city of confusion. Go ahead.
Isaiah 24:11.
Think about it.
There is a crying for wine in the streets.
Sorry, what verse? It says
Out
city of
10.
confusion.
The city of confusion is broken down.
Because Babal is the Hebrew word for Babylon. All right, and Babylon means confusion. Babal means confusion in Hebrew.
That's mighty.
Babylon is the city of confusion. This is the daughter of Babylon. The city of confusion is broken down. And what else is it?
Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
That no man can come in. This is the beginning stages. Because before long, you're going to leave them houses. Because men are still going to start coming in. And this is going to be the beginning stages. I'll fill the bathtub with water, shut the doors. That's the beginning stages. But after the grocery stores empty, after the full house, the storehouses be found empty, what are coming next? Your house. Your house gonna be the grocery store.
It's gonna be they finna check every house on that block.
And they ain't just taking groceries. They taking your daughter. They might take you. Take him too. We might be hungry later. Go ahead.
Verse 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
And that's not talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah, these people ain't gonna know what to do, man. You know what I'm saying? It says there's a crying for wine, so they're gonna be you know what I'm saying, like an instruction.
You're searching for the word.
For the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
After the wine, that wine goes into certain doctrines.
Yep.
You know, and this is the wine that they're gonna be searching for.
Because when you drink wine makes you merry heart. So it makes you happy.
And it makes you perceive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the hidden truth. When people drink wine, they usually give the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they usually give secrets, give the truth, tell the truth, and see the truth. They can see through certain veils. You know, when they sauced up on the wine. But it was the wine represents the right doctrine. The brother said, like, the wine represents the truth. But that also goes to the family of the word. The Lord's gonna take his prophets off the streets. They're gonna be searching for answers.
Verse 12, to tie it all in, it says, "In the city is left desolation, and the gate is smitten with destruction."
What the next verse say?
When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes when the vintage is done.
Y'all ever seen the shaking of an olive tree? If I encourage you to look up the shaking of an olive tree. When they harvest olives, they take a big machine and they shake the actual tree, and there's no olives left. That's why I said after the vintage is done. Vintage literally means grapes. You know, that's why vintage is known as wine.
The vino.
Vino,
yeah.
Vintage is known as the grapes. So when the vintage, because the olives, after the olives is done, there's nothing left on the tree. So the city's gonna be robbed. There's nothing gonna be left in this. It's gonna be barren. And that's gonna be
Utterly empty.
You got that second Ezra 16? Where it says that there should be no man, a man for desire to see another face.
I got you.
Ain't nobody gonna be there. You know, and also the reek of death. Scripture says that men they should cast men's bowels out as dung. There will be nobody to bury you.
You heard it?
Your body, give a dead body a week.
Yeah, and that's why Tobit, I took the office of burying the body. I told you, man. You know what I'm saying? Which was an honorable thing. But it's not going to be no honor in the streets in those times, man. Nobody's going to be there. To bury those bodies.
They're gonna be left as
it's gonna be a stink, man. Yeah. But also that's gonna be, fuel for that fire as well too. The nukes, man.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. America's gonna continue to burn.
That's it.
Until it's
bodies.
What you got? What?
Before, man, smell the stink, because they say I've never smelled a human body, but they say humans smell the worst. And I've smelled raccoons, rats, and it's like you can smell it before you see it. And it's such an unbearable stench. The smell of blood is so unbearable, bro. And imagine bodies on bodies on bodies.
Imagine an American body. An American body.
GMO body.
I ain't never thought about that.
A fat ass Roseanne on the there. Just rock, bro.
American body full of so much defiled
fumes.
Things.
Motherfucker just farting,
It's just bloated.
That niggas well in the house.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna be
fat.
Motherfuckers gonna go through that house, go through the cabinets like this. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? With fucking bandages on.
And say you gonna run through that and start vomiting.
Yeah.
Hey, you smell something like go certain come across some like them big fat people or like older people that can't really that they got that like they skin sour.
Like gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Especially the women. Woo.
I work with a nigga that don't take showers, bro. I smell myself when I go a day without a shower. I smell. I'm like, bro, I know you gonna take a shower last night. I can smell, but this nigga's alive. Yeah, I'm just like, God damn, bro.
Alive and funky.
Go ahead. Get your attention out. You got the precept there. Keep going in there.
Isaiah 24 and 13.
Vengeance is done. Something like that.
Yeah, when thus as shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as a shaking of an olive tree, and as a gleaning grapes when the vintage is done.
It's a parable. Just as the people, it's gonna be like an olive tree. There ain't gonna be no olives left on the tree once the shaking is done. Go ahead. The shaking is what? The destruction. Go ahead.
They shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of the Lord, they shall cry aloud from the sea.
Go ahead. Who was that, babe? Go ahead up.
Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even the name of the Lord, power of Israel in the isles of the sea. It says, from the uttermost part of the earth we have heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously.
So they're crying out. They're pleading to the Lord. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Go ahead.
Fear and the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit.
Man, that's Esau. The noise of the fear, noise of the what?
Yeah, noise. So like, and he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit.
Fall into the pit.
And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake.
Hey, so there ain't gonna be nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to run.
They
have done treacherously.
Yeah.
And that middle part is talking about the elect. He was crying out to the Lord. He has done treacherously. But then it said those let's keep on going.
Man, can I get that in the NLT?
Go ahead, bro.
18th verse. It says Isaiah 24:18. In the NLT, it says, those who flee in terror will fall into a trap, and those who escape the trap will be caught in a snare.
What's that? Isaiah 6. It says, fall on us. It says, there's a bag the rocks to fall on us.
Revelation.
Face. Bro, if you hear Max McLean read that in the Bible Gateway, he says, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne. Bro, they gonna be like, they gonna tell the rocks, they gonna be trying to ask the rocks. They might hide explosives in the rocks.
Just think they'll be in the bunkers. They'll be in the bunkers, but I'm just speculating. They probably got cameras up. They probably got cameras up on top and shit. And they gonna see the. They gonna be in the bunkers like, oh shit.
Bro, they gonna be getting that detonation button like, fall on us. Fall on us.
Overwhelmingly desperate. Overcome with emotion to hide from the Lord.
Look, we know how Esau even work. We know if this nigga look.
He tried to take the easy way out.
He tried to get we know
every time.
If his time is coming, he gonna get drunk as a skunk with all the drugs that he got and kill himself.
Yep.
Look, like, fall on us. He probably got dynamite.
This was he got dynamite in the rocks.
He in the detonation light the damn wick. It's not lighting. Got the wick under the fire like it's not.
He try to click the gun keep jamming.
He tried to crash it every which way possible. It don't work.
Try to crash. Yeah.
It's not working.
It's always saying.
Fuck me. You know.
He tried to kill himself. To escape judgment, bro. Esau stayed trying to kill himself. To escape judgment.
I got you.
Amos, he said in the book of Amos chapter 9, he said he gonna try to flee to the heavens, man, and try to dig into the rocks, man.
Look at 9/11. Honestly, one of these days, bro, if you haven't done it already, Google 9/11, YouTube 9/11 jumpers.
Oh,
you got motherfuckers just jumping off.
They got rid of
I'm like, damn, you could have got survived. You could have survived.
And Jake, it's crazy to say that because a couple of Jake survived. It's like,
Jake ain't going. Jake ain't going.
Jake going down with the foot.
They get adversity, they ready to just get up.
It was I think Apostle Kabah did a lesson on that. It was a lady, she got buried, and she said it was a guy, well, she believed that was Apostle Kabah believed that was an angel, was comforting her through the times while she was trapped. He said, you're going to be all right. And she said she went to look for that guy. She never found that guy again.
Yeah.
He said, probably was an angel.
Probably was.
He was comforting her because it was dark. The rubble was thick. They was there for a couple days. Yeah. And he was just comforting her the whole time.
Cause Jake got that warrior spirit. And like, man, I'm not going to give up. My God going to come for me.
Yeah.
Even when they went, they be like, nah. God gonna get me. They're gonna die to the bitter end. But Esau, I'm not gonna all my money is
Weak,
gone.
bro. It is weak, bro.
That's that Esau spirit, man.
Yeah, bro, that's my spirit.
You can't, you know.
If you ever
can't wait.
You ever seen the movie Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio? Yeah, one of the Edomites, he killing all the horses. Then he kill himself. He kill all the substance. Yeah. Then he off himself.
So nobody else can get the substance.
Nobody else can get the
fucking piece of shit.
Spirit,
yeah. I'm gonna destroy the earth. So I know Jacob got it next. So we're gonna nuke. We're gonna set up these wars between Russia. We're gonna hope we're gonna rise from the fire like the phoenix. Like, no, nigga.
I know Jacob got it next.
And that's why the Lord said, "Destroy him who destroyed the earth."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He destroyed. He was put on earth. You know what I'm saying? To bring wickedness and destroy the earth.
Nigga's a devil.
Yeah, he ain't fire. He know we got next. And what we saw in the second chapter said he's not for our return.
Yeah, he's not for our return.
He said, we know you got next. Yeah. You know you ain't for us. We gonna destroy all this shit.
Over my dead body.
Over my dead body.
Over my dead
Hey, and that's who came up with that first? Was the NRA. The NRA came up with the over my dead body. Damn. They gonna destroy everything before you get it, and the only way you can get it is because you kill me first. But by the time you kill me,
sorry, fucked up.
He's the true niggard.
He's a niggard.
Cause he knows what's in store for his ass once we get that power.
Nah.
I'm gonna have 100-mile whip.
Wake up in chains.
Go ahead.
Continue on to Isaiah 24 and 18 NLT. It says, "Destruction falls like rain from the heavens, and the foundations of the earth shake." So pretty much, I just want to bring it up because that just remind me of the days of Noah. You know, the rain was the destruction, but now this rain now is going to be the nukes.
With fire. Keep on going.
And think too, like it said in the KJV, for the windows from on high are open. That's when the Lord cracks them clouds, so to speak.
Facts.
Like I said, He bowed the heavens. It's literally gonna be the fucking the heavens, right? The what do they call it? The otherworldly realm. And when the Lord returns, you think like you envision that shit. You look up into the heavens, this shit's fucking wide open.
Yeah, bro.
You see the fucking big ass fathership and all the
crazy.
angels.
I was just watching the first Avengers. You go into the first Avengers, what happened? Thanos, he sent his crew through a big ass portal.
Yeah.
He cracked the sky open, bro.
Yeah.
And you gotta think it ain't gonna be no lights.
Man.
Because there's light pollution now, so we can't really see the stars like that. So it's gonna be, man, bro. It's gonna be
millions
dark.
of chariots coming out of that mud.
Yeah. You're gonna have it like just like it was in Egypt. Man.
Come on.
You know, Lord. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be caught up. We're gonna be up in the clouds, man.
Yeah.
In the firmament.
Isaiah 24:19, back in the KJV, the earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly.
It's clean dissolved, it's moved exceedingly because of the terror. They're gonna be trying to run from that terror. What is that, rain down? What? You read it in NLT.
Verse 19.
Isaiah 24:19 NLT. The earth has broken up, it has utterly collapsed, it is violently shaken.
It's like, you ever seen like a ugly ass old building just sat there for you talking about, for years, and then when you finally see that like, in Gary Ivanhoe, when they finally, Delaney, when they finally knocked that shit down, because it was just sitting there looking disgusting, old ass.
All Ivanhoe got knocked down, but yeah.
When they knocked it down, now the field was just, and they put the field just clean, look new. You
saw how big Ivanhoe really was.
Yeah, you like,
God.
Got clean canvas.
Yeah, my mom was from Ivanhoe. So
Yeah.
when she knocked it down, she's like, I used to live. I'm like, what? And that motherfucker was huge. And I was just like, you got a clear view from the beginning to the end. With nothing in it. I'm like, yeah, it's clean dissolved.
Clean dissolved,
Clean dissolved. And clean means nothing in the view.
You wouldn't even know it was there.
You didn't even know it was there.
Shit.
Isaiah 24:20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
Like a drunkard, like a staggering drunk. He can't keep his balance. That's how powerful the missile's gonna be. The earth literally gonna move out of its place. There's more than one scripture on that. The earth literally gonna shake like this. That's how powerful the missiles are.
Damn.
The Lord, this is literally the hand of the Lord is upon them.
It says, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it. and it shall fall and not rise
You
again.
know how you hit a pothole and your whole, you can feel your whole axle in your car just boom.
Yeah, they're radical.
Bro, that's what the missile's gonna do. That's gonna be that because I think 200 million missiles. One of them can take out.
Chariot fire too.
And only America. Only America. And some of Israel. One missile can take out Texas.
Texas is fuck. They said
That's what
Big
they
as
tell
hell.
them.
they said from
Agree,
east to
I
west.
agree.
They said from east to west, it takes damn near close to a whole day to get from one point of Texas to the other end, like 20 some fucking hours driving. That's let you know how huge fucking
How big
Texas.
Texas is.
Damn, you imagine a whole state of
One missile.
If I'm not mistaken.
And the Sarnet, the Sarnet is the name of the missile. Google the Sarnet.
Mm-hmm.
The Sarnet, it ain't no missile that's on the wheel. This is a missile in a silo. It's so fucking big. It's bigger than the tallest building in the world, which is in Dubai.
Damn.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah,
Damn.
they hold it
Bro,
like it's a
said
rocket.
the-
Like
the-
it's a rocket
The
ship.
missile literally comes out of a fucking silo, and then it's launched from the silo, and hit. It said it can destroy. One missile can destroy a landmass of Texas.
Imagine you seeing that bitch just taking
Bro,
flight.
It runs on jet fuel,
Bro,
It runs on jet fuel, bro. You hear one jet, it breaks your ears. You be like, damn, that's loud.
Because
Two
they
jets,
sound
3 jets.
very-
2 million of them hoes.
I forget. This is where you say that, bro, because I just watched a TikTok bringing up the old Call of Duty, the first Black Ops. I forgot what map it was, but it showed you a fat ass
Missile
missile.
silo
Yeah,
for the
Yeah,
bonus
I forgot
squad.
I forgot
I know what they was
the
talking
name of the map, but like you said, bro, the fucking when that shit took off, like when you were in game playing, that
You
shit
feeling
was
that shit.
was loud. You feel the fucking map rumbling. You're in the game like you try to kill niggas, it's fucking going crazy.
Same fuel that runs rocket ships to get satellites up there, bro. It runs the missiles, bro.
Man,
Bro, just hearing a jet be like, damn, 2 million of them bitches. You gonna hear them and be like, what the fuck is that noise? You ain't even gonna see them. They just come out the firmament just like a shower.
yeah, bro.
And you guys, those are gonna be recording camcorders.
Man, blow.
Holding their family. You know they showing in the movies.
Yeah.
Fucking on the rooftop.
That don't look up. Yeah.
Bro, if the Lord will work, bro. It's even though we know it's about to happen, bro. When we see it, it's be like, what the fuck?
And the scripture say even the remnant gonna be a frightened.
Yeah, it's gonna be some times, bro.
Some scary shit, bro. That's why we need. That's why is don't take this grace period for granted, man. You know, use this liberty.
To give thanks every day.
Yeah, man.
That's why I try not to get proud at all, bro. Even when I'm wrong, I'll be like, I got the Lord. You know.
So,
Was that into that? Or they had more?
like 3 more verses. Isaiah 24 and 21. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth." So in that day, man, even the ones that are in power now, you know, the ones that are on high thinking that they're untouchable, they're gonna get touched. And what those elites?
It's going back to the couple verses. It's going right back to them. That's why I love people say hate to repeat themselves. I'm like, oh, this nigga gotta listen. Any wise people know you gotta do this as well.
They're gonna be the elites. Esau, Edom, Amalek. They're gonna be the first ones, the first slaves in the. Yeah, and them chains in the true kingdom that's coming, which is the kingdom of Yasharala, the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
I can wait.
It says, verse 23. Oh, it's the spirit. It says, "And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit."
That's the DLC.
No, that's the KJV.
That's KJV.
Yeah.
Isaiah 24 and 20. Actually, read that in the NLT once we finish this up in the 22. Okay. Isaiah 24 and 22 in the KJV. "And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison. And after many days shall they be visited."
Because who knows how long we're going to be on those chairs in earthly years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like brothers always said, that celebration ain't going to be just like that. That's going to be a long celebration. You know, Lord will be the elect.
One day.
Our time would be different.
We're gonna be operating heaven time, you know, the spiritual realm time.
One day in the heavens. 1,000 years, man.
So who knows? We might be up there. It might be 56 years and went by. 30 years and Esau just down.
For an hour.
Yeah.
One day, 1,000 years. Like,
Wow.
an hour, like 100. God. That's, it tells you that Esau's technology is like, when you go to different dimensions, to different time zones, because cells break down. Bro, it'd be like cells break down at a slower rate than. I'm like, that'd be true, but I'm like, you lying. You get that from the scriptures.
Yeah. Nigga, you ain't been to no another dimension, nigga.
You want me to read that now?
Yeah, in the NLT.
Okay. Isaiah 24 and 22 in the NLT. They will be rounded up and put in prison. They will be shut up in prison and will finally be punished.
Finally be punished. It said what? This is the patience and the faith of the saints. That these people that brought us into slavery, all the tribes for that matter, are gonna get their portion of slavery.
They clapped their hands at us when we got into slavery by Babylon. They hissed at us and said, "Thank God that these niggas are finally in slavery."
So we gonna rejoice when we see them.
Exactly. For
Double. They gonna get double.
Now, who knows what double is?
Yeah, exactly.
Double gonna be a glorious time.
Shit.
I'm gonna give all the brothers slaves.
Cause you gotta think, we got what? That double. We got our ass whooped.
Oh, we got fucked up.
Fuck off.
Jake still getting his ass whooped right now. You got Jake in jail, unrighteous decree laws, sitting in jail.
Yeah.
Ain't finna come out.
Elder Osh just saved the video. He just posted the video today about 10 facts you didn't know about slavery, bro. They had underneath a storehouse, they lit tobacco, just smoke, and had Jake in the house with the smoke, just inhaling the smoke, bro. Because too much tobacco causes nauseating, like vomiting and dizziness. Just as torture. Then sometimes they'll whip you first, and then put you in there.
Wow.
Bro.
Then the different experiments they was just testing Jake out.
Castrating, bro.
They meditated terror.
Meditated,
Yep.
bro.
Got your, imagine either might castrate you, then put your shit in a jar,
They
pickled your shit.
Pickled, yeah, exactly.
You
Then have your ass go back to work.
yeah.
Wow.
And you one night you popping your lady, next night
You ain't got no rod no more.
I got some.
What's up?
I have pretty much a little research on what y'all brothers talking about how about the missiles and stuff like that. Pretty much got the research on how fast they pretty much go, and then stuff like that. So pretty much the hypersonic missiles that Russia got, they go Mach 10 speed. So pretty much they say it goes about 8,000 miles per hour.
Quick down destruction. God damn.
damn 8,000.
So,
Shit, how many
fathom
miles?
that shit.
How many miles America? 5,000 miles?
Man.
Damn.
That's a quick ass destruction. Man.
See how many miles from Russia to
1 hour.
see how many miles from Russia
To Alaska.
to America?
So that,
No, to New York. From Moscow to New York.
God damn.
Wow.
8,000 miles, bro.
you said
Every 8,000 miles is 1 hour. That's probably 8,000 miles.
Let me see. 4,600 miles.
Damn.
minutes.
Wow.
Well, you know,
That's half of
missiles, they go in
Oh,
further
yeah.
first.
See, so
Then
with
they
that,
come down.
with the hypersonic missiles, they don't go into the atmosphere. They just go straight to the target, and they can maneuver.
Hypersonic missiles, nuclear? Are they nuclear?
Yeah, they could be nuclear too. Yep. See, that's what they don't understand.
Damn, that's
America don't have no missile defense systems. They put all their missile defense systems to Israel with their Iron Dome. America don't have no missile
The
defense
research
systems.
of Google.
So y'all are fucked.
You finished that last?
God, it says Isaiah 24 and 23. Then the moon shall be confounded and the sun ashamed.
Okay, that's how that goes into Isaiah 13 when it says the sun shall not cast its light into the stars that light. It's when the missiles hit, it's gonna be perpetual smoke that arrives from this place.
Yep.
And it ain't gonna. It's like 9/11. When 9/11 hit, it was a smoke for it was debris for a week, and the sun didn't shine there for a week because of
That was crazy.
The debris. You know, that's the symbolic to the missiles. Because I remember it's another scripture in Isaiah, I think. It said there should be a perpetual smoke for the Jeremiah.
Yep.
You ain't gotta get it. I'm just quoting it. But go ahead.
It says, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem and before his ancients gloriously.
And that's mighty. Because he's going to do it 5, 6.
Ooh. Damn.
That's why some of the missiles are going to hit in Israel. Because that's what the Valley of Joseph is.
And it's got to be cleansed.
Blow them rats right out the damn land.
Boil the rats. Boil rat soup. Damn it, on the feast.
Well, this is.
Anybody got anything else? I'll let y'all get whatever y'all got.
No, I got
We
you.
can end with secondary 6.
Go ahead.
Fine.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I got it. You got it, Kana?
Because we just got the end of the world. That whole chapter was the end of the world. Because it gave the beginning. Every house should be shut up. Gates of, the gates of the city of confusion shall be destroyed.
Damn.
Then it ended with the missiles.
Yeah.
It shall rain, and then it says they shall escape. They shall try to escape from the terror. They're not going to escape. We're hearing up. But this is that's ushering in our kingdom. This is what we live for.
Yeah, this is 2nd Ezra 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other question, Ezra's, asked thou not? And I answered them and said, O Lord, thou bearest rule, if I have found favor in thy sight. I beseech thee, shew thy servant the end of thy tokens, whereof thou showest me part the last night.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ezra gonna be back on earth, during these times, man.
Yep.
And Ezra, that's why he said, who would deliver me?
Yeah, well,
woe is me, who gonna deliver me in those days? You know what I'm saying? But hey, the point is, hey, Esau is the end of the world. Pretty much.
Up a little bit?
No, just pretty much the end of the age, man. The end of his run, man.
This reign.
You
Sounds like a verse, right?
It starts at 7.
7, yeah. 2nd Ezra 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times?
That's
Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
because he knew. End of the first and the beginning of the follows. He knew, when's going to be our time?
That's it.
The kingdom of heaven. Yeah.
And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Yeah, man, that's the pulling down of Esau, man. It was symbolic. In the womb.
And also, Esau coming out first.
Yep.
Esau coming out first, him ruling first. Then we get the rule. It's a pulling down of his kingdom because the 2nd Thessalonians is the 4th, was it 4? 4:9. It says
darkness coming before the light.
The kingdom.
It says darkness coming
I
before
shall
the light.
consume with the spirit of my mouth. That's what it says. And the mouthpiece of the Lord is the prophets. So the kingdom of Esau has been consumed by the mouth of the prophets. Everybody's being warned. Everybody's being warned, and that's what everybody. And it said, "What my gospel shall be preached throughout the 4 corners of the earth." What's the 4 corners? It's in South America. It's in North America. It's in Asia, and it's in Africa. Those are 4 corners of the earth. Now the end is about to come. My gospel shall be preached throughout the 4 corners of the earth. The Lord is consumed this place with the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophets. So let's pull it down Esau's kingdom spiritually first. But after the end of the world is happening, but when we come back, that's going to be the physical pulling down of this kingdom.
It's like
that's after the missiles.
For me, it's like Daniel, in the book of Daniel, Nebuchadnezzar's grandson seen that hand writing, the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
Your kingdom has been measured, nigga.
That's a spirit.
Yeah, you've been numbered and then you've been wanting.
And you have one thing.
Hey, yeah, you can't go faster than that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Verse 9 again, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
That's why he came out first. That's what I wanted. That's what I'm looking for. That's why he came out first. Esau came out first because he was going to rule. But the elder shall serve the younger.
That's all that's going to happen. I was just going to bring that up, huh? Okay.
That was it. With that, give all praises, all glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well again, and peace and salutations to all you Akim out there, preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, with truth and sincerity in your hearts and for the love of the gospel. Until next time, we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwame Asherala.
Kwame Asherala.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.